Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. Major altcoin news today, major partnerships. I want to go over what's happening with Vechain. I want to talk about a low cap Cardano altcoin. We're going to talk about Solana. We're going to talk about DOT. We're going to talk about Joe Rogan. We're going to talk about Omi. Omi is my homie, and even lower cap coins in this video. If you appreciate us coming at you on a daily basis, we've released one video every day, keeping you informed on everything going on in crypto. If you appreciate that, smash the like button, smash that like button so hard for me. And let's talk about what's going on in the world, what's going on in crypto. We're living in such a unique time in US and world history. This is unlike any other time in the history of the world. They continue to print money, new all-time highs again in the stock market. The more money they print, the higher the stocks go. The more money they print, the higher all investable assets go, including Bitcoin, including quality cryptocurrencies. They're not slowing down on the money printing anytime soon. Michael Saylor has a bullish outlook.
When you say bullish outlook, I mean, is there a price at which you would expect Bitcoin to continue to move higher toward that? And I realize it's a very volatile asset class, so it could be choppy, but what is your outlook?
Well, I mean, our view is it'll be volatile because it's plugged into the entire crypto market and it's new, but it's going up forever. I've got a long-term view. I think for the decade, Bitcoin is going to be the strongest, hardest, most technically forward store of value in the economy. So we just have a long-term focus, and we will continue to acquire it quarter by quarter, time to time, either with cash flows or with debt or with equity, just depending upon market circumstances and what looks most accretive to our shareholders.
Let's get into altcoin news. And actually, let's start with a low cap altcoin potential gem, which isn't in the Ethereum ecosystem, but instead is natively on the Cardano ecosystem. Cardano-based DeFi protocol Ardana has just completed a $10 million raise from 3 Arrow Capital and other quality VCs. And in the spectrum of more quality VCs to less quality VCs, in my opinion, the venture capital that's backing Ardana is the more quality VCs, which to me is bullish. Ardana, a decentralized finance protocol built on the Cardano blockchain, has just raised $10 million in strategic funding. 3 Arrow Capital, Morningstar. You can see the list right here of the venture capital that has backed Ardana. To me, there's trade-offs when venture capital backs certain projects. There's trade-offs. When we see the more quality VCs, to me that's bullish because it says to me they're going to spend a lot of money getting this out there, spreading awareness, helping them gain adoption, and they're going to set them up for success. Ardana, if you're unfamiliar, is building 2 key products, a stablecoin called DUSD and a decentralized exchange DEX called DanaSwap. The stablecoin will enable users to take loans against Cardano ecosystem tokens such as ADA. The DEX, on the other hand, will let users trade tokens, earn interest from DUSD deposits, and earn rewards in Ardana's native Dana token for providing liquidity. So it's great to see the Cardano ecosystem gaining traction. Ardana's not the only one, by the way. If you're interested in learning more about Cardano-based tokens, check out ADA Lend, check out Spores, check out DeFi. Ever since Cardano became smart contract capable, fully competing with Ethereum, its ecosystem is getting built out in a big way. Now, speaking of cryptocurrency projects looking towards Ethereum and trying to become just as successful with dApps, big news for Vechain. Vechain's DEX to launch governance token and yield farming program. It's a pretty big deal for Vechain, in my opinion. The Vechain ecosystem is expanding at an incredible pace. Their first DEX, their first automated market maker called VEX, will launch their governance token with the same ticker next week on November 9th. Vechain holders, November 9th. In addition, the team behind the DEX announced that they will roll out a yield farming program to be deployed at the same time as the governance token. The yield farming program for the VEX-VET pair could offer users a new opportunity to maximize rewards. I would suspect that money would be coming into the Vechain ecosystem to try to get that yield. Pretty cool to see Vechain doing this. Also pretty cool to see what's going on with XRP. To be specific, wrapped XRP to launch on the Ethereum blockchain in December. The XRP network still appears to be innovating despite regulatory woes. The info is this. If all goes according to plan, wrapped XRP, wXRP, will be coming to the Ethereum blockchain next month, courtesy of Wrapped.com. The move is meant to enable Ripple holders to interact with aspects of decentralized finance, or DeFi, such as executing smart contracts for use in borrowing and lending, swapping for altcoins via their native tokens, because currently the XRP network can only handle sending, receiving, and holding XRP, so XRP is integrating with the Ethereum ecosystem. This is a big win for XRP. I would say this is an even bigger win for the Ethereum ecosystem because we continue to see stuff like this happen. Do we have any Omi fans? Do we have any Omi fans, Omi NFT fans in the audience today? Let me know in the comments. Huge partnership. VEVE partners with United States Postal Service for exclusive NFTs. This is a big partnership. Thanks to VEVE's latest partnership, stamp collections are hitting the blockchain. VEVE, the company behind Ecomi, Ami is the token, announced today that they've entered into a partnership with the United States Postal Service, the USPS. As part of the agreement, VEVE will release the first ever official USPS digital collectible stamps on the blockchain. This is huge for Omi and Ecomi and VEVE, in my opinion, because this comes on the back of, earlier this year, VEVE announced a partnership with the biggest of media conglomerates, Disney. Basically, Disney owns everything: Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, ESPN, small towns, steamboats, etc., etc. So this is good for Omi. This is good for VEVE. This is great for the United States Postal Service. Let's talk about ETH scaling solution Loopring and a potential huge partnership. Loopring's token, which is on the Ethereum network, surges on rumors of Gamestop NFT alliance. Loopring's token is up more than 200% over the last week on reports that Ethereum scaling solution will power GameStop's NFT marketplace. So it's already a fact that GameStop is creating their own Ethereum-based marketplace. As you know, it's expensive right now to transact NFTs on an Ethereum marketplace. So what's the move? You got to go with an Ethereum scaling solution. In this case, Loopring is what is rumored. This would be a huge deal for Loopring. And if it's not Loopring, maybe it's Matic, maybe it's something else. But GameStop is working with Ethereum, and this is cool to see. Ethereum has already busted past all-time highs. Bitcoin very close to busting past all-time highs. What else? Solana actually at all-time highs. Solana flips fellow Ethereum rival Cardano as Solana nears all-time high, and it has hit it. Solana is now the 5th largest crypto asset by market cap because this comes on the back of Solana's budding ecosystem. For every reason people like ETH, for very similar reasons, for the utility factor, that's why Solana is doing so well. Solana's secondary NFT sales reach $500 million in 3 months. To be specific, CryptoSlam has ranked Solana as the 4th best NFT blockchain, behind Ethereum, behind Ronin, behind Wax in terms of 24-hour sales volume. So Solana really nipping at the heels, trying to be the best at what it's doing. Solana has flipped SHIB, Solana has flipped XRP, Solana has flipped DOT, and now Solana has flipped ADA. Is Ethereum next? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Solana compared to ADA, compared to ETH, how do you see it? Speaking of DOT, however, DOT to me looks bullish. We've been talking about this for a while. Polkadot breaks new highs. Kusama surges on Parachain developments. Polkadot and Kusama have resumed their uptrends, helped by promising developments surrounding cross-chain interoperability. Of course, the big date, tomorrow, November 4th, is the day that Polkadot holders, that Parachain auctions are likely to begin, and we've been reporting to you on Polkadot since it first launched. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Before we get to lower cap altcoins, let's take 60 seconds, thank our sponsors. And my question to you is, have you got your credit card yet that gives you Bitcoin back on every purchase? Everybody's using this. BlockFi.com/altcoin daily CC. Link in the description. You can earn Bitcoin back on every single purchase you make ever. If you're going to buy Bitcoin, you'll get Bitcoin back. If you're going to buy SHIB, you'll get Bitcoin back. If you're going to buy Chipotle, you'll get Bitcoin back. This is a really cool card. I recommend it. Probably the best Bitcoin back credit card in the game, in my opinion. No annual fee. This is a big differentiator. No foreign transaction fees. You can see if you are pre-approved with zero impact to your credit score. So one card, more Bitcoin. In the first 3 months, 3.5% back. Every other purchase, 1.5%. If you make huge purchases, 2%. And then if you trade in your BlockFi account, you can earn 0.25% back on all eligible trades. BlockFi, one of the best in the game. Get your card, BlockFi.com/altcoin daily CC. Get your card. Let me know if you've gotten your card already. Let me know if you like the card. And with that being said, let's get to some low cap altcoins. This case, Secret Network, and not so low cap, Cosmos. The news is this: Quentin Tarantino is breaking into the NFT game. Apparently, he will be launching NFTs with secret or unreleased video footage from Pulp Fiction and some of his other classics. So, that's cool for fans. For crypto holders, well, what's he using? He's using the Secret Network, which is built on Cosmos. So that's the information. Do with that what you will. My question to you is, for a new person coming into the space today, what's the best crypto that they should start with? What should they buy first? I say Bitcoin. Understand Bitcoin first, and then understand Ethereum. But after that, which coin? What do you think they should be looking into? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be looking at your comments to see if I agree. There was a time a year or two ago when everybody was waiting for Joe Rogan to drop his Bitcoin podcast. He hadn't done a Bitcoin podcast since 2016 with Andreas Antonopoulos, and everybody was waiting for him to do it again. Now, at this point, I think, if he were to do a Bitcoin podcast, there's no way he wouldn't talk about Ethereum, NFTs, DeFi, altcoins. It seems inevitable. Perhaps it'll be the market top. Anyway, we're waiting for this. Is it as big a deal now that Bitcoin and crypto is so mainstream? Who knows? As a fan, I'm waiting for this. Checking on Bitcoin, consolidating near all-time highs. What a wick. Bounced right back. Checking on Ethereum. It made a new all-time high. Bullish consolidation, if I ever saw it. That being said, my friends, I will see you tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Let's do it.